was the neighbor, and they're like, your side yard's on fire. And we ran around back, and this huge fire.
Can I hold you, sweetie? Oh, come here, honey.
She's like, oh, that's better. Did you find a playhouse? Why not open the door? You push it open. Good morning. We are leaving Disney. But we are headed up to the Bay Area to see the grandparents, so I'm really excited about that. We've missed them a lot. We haven't seen them very much. We only saw them the one time a few months ago, but it was only for like one day, and before that it had been like 5 years. Well, 5 years for him and 4 years for me. So we get to actually spend like 4 days with them, so that's gonna be really fun. We have about a 6-hour drive ahead of us, but it's gonna be great.
Pyramid Lake.
Turning it on and off, we've been sliding, riding the highest dream, keeping the fire real. I call for you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Over the coming days, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna beat this maze, let's go deeper. I wanna reach it all, taking a leap or fall. I'll get to you. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible. I've been flying off the ceiling, and maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible at last, fueling every engine, power is descending. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for fun with a light to fire. I've been flying up the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Maybe we're invincible. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. Hold your gun, cut the wire, aim for desire. I've been flying off the ceiling, taken by this feeling. Baby, we're invincible.
We're here.
Knock on the door.
We're here. Kerrigan. Caledon.
Hello.
Hey.
It's very good to see you.
Hi.
Hi, darling. Boy, when you say 7, we're not fooling around. Grandpa, right there. Look who's here. Yeah.
Hey.
Grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Oh, it's good to see you, son. Good to see you, Grandpa. Good to see you. You're looking good. Look at that.
I'm getting some
Are you
salt
getting
here.
a hug?
You are.
Yeah,
look at that.
A little salt.
Look at you.
A little salty.
Whee!
There you go.
Hello, Dad.
Your basketball.
You brought beautiful children
Your basketball.
With plenty of energy. I couldn't get
with
it.
plenty of energy.
I
All
can't.
pent up.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, right.
Sorry. They.
Explode right here.
Oh,
Hey guys, good morning. So last night we made it here to the grandparents' house, which is Justin's grandparents, and they have a beautiful house, you guys. This is their headboard. I mean, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous house. So we got here about 7ish and we had dinner. Grandpa barbecued some chicken and it was so delicious. And about 9:45, Justin and I were watching TV. We were just about ready to put the kids to bed, and someone rang the doorbell. And I remember thinking, why is someone ringing the doorbell? The grandparents were in bed. It's pretty late for someone to come to your door. And it was the neighbor, and they're like, your side yard's on fire. And she like ran off, and Justin comes in and he's like, oh my god, and he's like, it's on fire. And so I'm like, what? So I run out in the front and you could totally see like the orange. It was like huge. The neighbor's like, get a hose. So I run back in and I'm telling him, where's the hose? Get a hose, where's the hose? So we run out. I tell the kids, I'm like, stay inside. And luckily they listened to me. They were so good. They stayed inside. And we ran around back, and this huge fire, like there were some like bushes on the side yard, and the trash cans were on fire, and it was massive. So Justin found the hose right there in the corner and he started to put it out, and at first I'm like, this is not gonna work. This is a really big fire. I don't think we're gonna be able to put it out. Like, hopefully at least we can keep it from igniting anything else until the fire department gets here, because the neighbor said she had already called 911 and Grandma also called. So then Grandpa came outside to help. He grabbed that hose, and this neighbor guy had run across the street, and he was asking, hey, you guys need any help? And he found another hose in the front, so he gave that to Justin, and Justin opened the gate, and he got a little bit of a burn on his arm doing that because the gate was on fire apparently. He opened the gate and he started tackling the fire from that side of it with the other hose, and between the two hoses, and they were finally able to like get it to go down and down and down. So I have this picture here. I took that picture after Grandpa had started fighting the fire for a while, so this was several minutes later, so it was way bigger than that before I took the picture, but that still gives you an idea of like, wow. They were able to get it down. Then you could just see like all the hot spots and the embers and whatever, and eventually they got it completely out. And by then the fire department showed up. It was rough. I was having a panic attack this whole time because I've had a house fire before that I had to like literally escape the house to save my life, and every now and then I get triggered by things. It's been 10 years, so it's definitely fewer and farther between, but that was definitely the kind of thing that would trigger. And so I was freaking out. Like, I mean, I wasn't screaming and stuff, but I was shaking and my heart was racing, and it was just very scary for me. And the fire department took this thing, I think it's called a spectrometer, so that they could do readings and see if there was any heat for any hot spots that might reignite. And they looked all over the place and there was like nothing. They said Justin did such a good job putting it out, and that would be thanks to the Navy, because the Navy trains all of their sailors on how to fight fires. The wall on the side of the house was warm because of the fire and heat were just warming it up, and in fact the weather stripping around the window melted, and those bushes there are turned brown from the heat. So they said just to hose off the wall a lot to cool that down, to make sure. They said otherwise it was safe and there was nothing left for them to do, so they left. So as you can see, I'm showing you the aftermath. It was quite a big fire. They're gonna have to do some landscaping and part of their fence and their gate, but it was a very small amount of damage, thankfully, for how big that fire was. I'm really glad it didn't end up catching the house. I'm so thankful that the neighbor saw it and alerted us, because we were completely oblivious, and I feel like by the time we would have realized, it would have been too late and the house would have been on fire. I'm super grateful to Justin for putting it out so quickly. He is my hero. I'm just so proud of him. I think that was so wonderful that he stayed calm and just knew what to do. It just makes such a difference when someone is calm and knows what to do. So we made it through. Everyone's okay. Justin has just a tiny little first-degree burn, but otherwise he's okay. The rest of us are completely unharmed, and everything that was damaged was totally replaceable. So That was quite an exciting way to start our little vacation here in Concord. So we are going to have a very relaxed day today, and I am really grateful for that. And tomorrow we're going to go into the city, San Francisco city, and show the kids around. And it's been 5 years since I've been into the city, so I'm really looking forward to it. We used to go at least once a year. So I've really missed it, and I think it'll be really nice to be able to do that with our kids because they've never been. We're about to go to breakfast, so here we go. Alright, we're gonna go eat, okay? Let's go.
Okay.
Right.
Alrighty, we'll see you over in the house. Okay, go to Daddy so we can get you in your seat.
20 minutes later.
I'm popping them.
See?
Oh, that's so great.
I took them up.
Keep them going if you want.
Your face.
I put them up. I put them.
Life is the bubbles under the sea.
Did you find a playhouse? Why not open the door? Why don't you open the door? Look inside. And push it open. Whoa! There is stuff in here. There's a kitchen. Are you gonna make something to eat? You cook something for Mommy? Very cool. Aww. There's even a high chair for a baby.
6.5 hours later.
Say hi, sweetie. Yeah. Let's see how tall I am. Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, baby, you have a red mark.
Sweetie. If you get hit by the door. Yeah, look at that. See the shining?
Yeah.
It was an accident. Can I hold you, sweetie? Oh, come here, honey.
She's all, oh, that's better. Look at, you're up higher than you've ever been.
Not even Dad's that tall.
Yeah. This is Ella, your cousin.
Oh, hi Ella. You want to meet your other cousin?
Yeah, you got another one. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Wow, let's go see Lily.
She's right where Alpha.
Yeah.
See her right there.
Hey, look, Cal. This is Lily.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi Lily.
She's your age, buddy.
That's Caledon. Yeah, she's as big as
She was born when you were in my tummy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For those who read the Harry Potter book, so this is what I want to make. That's awesome, sweetheart.
She's like, hey. You guys are too cute.
Yeah. You want to say anything?
Hey.
Just look at the camera.
Is that your Uncle John? Yeah.
Ooh, that's pizza. Yay, pizza.
She's all,
All right, honey bunny, I'm going to set you down, okay?
Yep.
You can
Okay.
go with Mommy and Daddy now? Okay.
So see you
I
later.
love you. So bye.
Of course, all right. What are we making that?
Something. Anything.
Cal, did you give everybody hugs?
Does Moo work?
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
Did you give everybody hugs?
Yeah.
Did you give Ella a hug? I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Why don't you go give Ella a hug? Bye-bye.